You need to look for the synchronicities, to ask for the signs, to ask for specific signs of the clarity that you're looking for to help you get that clarity. The message is that your unseen support is feeling like you have forgotten that you are not doing this all on your own. You're being reminded of the conversation that needs to maybe even begin for some of you. Begin the conversation, asking for the signs, asking for guidance, asking for what you need, and then saying thank you. What's next? Thank you in the action. The gratitude is in taking the information, taking the inspiration, taking the insight and the guidance, and following the signs and understanding and trusting that your intuition understands and can follow the synchronicities and the signs, knowing that you don't have to go to every YouTube video. You don't have to pull every card. You don't have to look up every meaning of everything. The conversation is connecting to the knowledge that you already have within. The answers are there. And this week is a very special week. Right now, this time, whenever you're watching this, will be anchored into when you're meant to receive this message. And the message is there is a space that you are able to step into by following the signs, by trusting your intuition, by honoring the language of your intuition, by noticing when you are outsourcing your intuition. Even if that's this video, then turn it off because you are meant to know that that conversation with the unseen divine support around you is just waiting to guide you, waiting to see you win. Because if you do, then it ripples out and impacts so many other people around you. So many other people. You have an opportunity right now to make a big shift in your life. And the thing that is keeping you from doing that is trust. Is trusting whether it is the right step, trusting whether you are delusional in what you feel, what you're being called towards. The only way you'll know is through action. You're waiting for your confidence to come, but the confidence is coming on the other side of the action, on the other side of your fear. But you're not doing it on your own. You're being asked to return to yourself, to return to that knowledge and that voice and that whisper within that is telling you exactly what you know what to do, but there's so much in the way. The clarity is there, but what's in the way? Fear, judgment, feeling like you have no evidence, feeling like this is not the right time, feeling unprepared. Look how many of those are your feelings. What if you brought your feelings with you and followed it anyway? What feeling are you feeling now? What is it telling you? What is it in the way of? Can you feel that feeling and then look behind it? What is behind the fear? If this message is for you, the hummingbird may be a sign for you. The hummingbird may be an energy that is really trying to guide and support you, meaning remind you of your joy, remind you of your independence, remind you of your endurance and your commitment, remind you of the possibility of reaching the impossible, your potential, that you can go so much further than you are giving yourself credit for. But when you're standing still, looking for someone to pull you towards it, you forget that you are the one that is ready to pull yourself towards it. That all of that intuition and wisdom and guidance that is pulling you towards the thing that may feel impossible right now, that's you. That you can create the action through the inspiration that you're receiving, through the signs and the synchronicity. That when you start to have a conversation, you start to not feel so alone and in a vacuum of your own wants and desires. You start to feel like, oh, maybe if I take this one step, then I'll receive more insight and clarity. Maybe what I thought I wanted on the other side of this thing that I want to do, it may be completely different in something that I couldn't have even imagined. That's trust. Trusting that you don't know. Trusting that you know enough to make that next step. Trusting that you have earned the right to live a life that you truly desire, to feel satisfied, to feel fulfilled. And there are ways to reach that in quite a big leap this week. Quite a big step that will shift so many aspects of your life. So, what is that step? How can you listen more clearly? How can you take action on the inspiration and seeing the signs and the synchronicity? Can you shift your perspective to taking action, being gratitude for that connection and that conversation? You deserve this big shift. It's just waiting for you because when you step in to your path of purpose, meaning you're following what your heart and your intuition is guiding you towards, then you are helping everyone step towards it. Ask for the signs, look for the synchronicities, and take action. Don't let your fear stop you. The fear is because you care. The fear is because you don't know. It's unfamiliar. It may not even be uncomfortable. It just may be so different. But because it's for you, it will feel so right once you start moving. You can feel this change. You can feel it. That's the insight that I'm receiving. You know that things have changed. But there's just this part of you that doesn't want to step towards that change because you felt like maybe you've changed too much. Maybe you've healed enough. Maybe you have done all of this too much. You're finished. You're sick of it. Well, that's what the change is. It's bringing you into a whole new way of being and seeing yourself. Trust yourself. How can you trust yourself more? By taking action on trusting what your intuition is asking for you to do. The smallest step can make the biggest shift. And that's what this message is saying. You are ready. You are so ready.